Is there? Well, it seems like it is a little bit of an early rift. If you look at the bottom right-hand aggro there, and they're actually able to now get priority on the zone and pick up an Elam.
Ja Leute, oh mein Gott Leute, wir gucken die Weltmeisterschaft an. Oh mein Gott Leute, Weltmeisterschaft.
Before they take another engagement, because you certainly do not want your duo's partner going down or falling to anyone at this stage of the game. That certainly can spell disaster. We are going to take a look here at Serpent and Hype. We saw a little bit of their gameplay in the last game. They look as though they're playing very, very well.
100% PS4 Spieler.
You know, let's just see what they can pull out right now.
Yeah, so these were actually, so the last game we watched was their second to last game, and this was their final game of the evening. So that's kind of why it ended up being such a thinner lobby. It was a lot of the players trying
Krasse Edits auf jeden Fall.
Through and use the last of the games, with Serpent and Hype saying, that's fine, we'll play it for a victory royale. And right now, inside the first threshold, already on 7 Elams for this match. So that's 10 points so far coming out from this game. That's what we talk about when we say maximizing efficiency in every single one of your lobbies. If you're making it into the final placement threshold, getting a couple of those victory royales and getting Elams as well, no, it makes it very difficult for everyone else.
Also gerne ein Like und Abo da.
Yeah, and you know, that we've seen time and time again has worked out for so many players, you know. Really just being very aggressive, just going full send. It doesn't matter what game you're in. That
schön, Digga.
Does get the knockdown on
hat alle beide, Digga. Er hat alle beide geholt, Digga. Hi, ich bin neu, Lukas Samel. Wenn neu bist, kannst gerne ein Like und ein Abo da lassen. Bei Nils mit 300 Abos hat sich Renegade Raid Account.
Now the tables have turned, so now he has got all of the mobility he needs.
They just have so much control over this lobby now with the high ground. They can see nobody else is even remotely close to it.
Der Zuschauer, let's go, Digga.
Side of the lobby, you will see Lunar and Alpha trying to put some shots on it. Prince Charming comes sailing in.
Er hat Renegade. Ich will Renegade zu du.
I don't know if Alpha will realize that. He gets high ground taken away from him.
Assist?
Traps coming out. Does find
ich will Renegade Raid dazu.
And Kaiser can't avoid the damage there. 15 health on it. Needs to throw the chug
verkackt. Verkackt, Digga.
Has to happen very shortly. 15
oh mein Gott.
Able to get back up to the high ground. Is gonna opt to just
soll ich in FA senden? Das sind Alpha-Typen.
Yeah, I mean at that point it wouldn't have really mattered too much what he chose to do, because you are only getting effectively from those chug splashes for each one that you throw down. He did wait for his partner to join him though, because there is that area of effect with the chug splashes. You get 20 health, your teammate gets 20 health, so not everybody gets 20 health.
Well, that's tend to be why you see it more run in duos, but also just love having shields all over.
Schöner Hit, Digga.
Going aggro, and we've seen it putting the dual combat shotguns to work, focusing on that with the loadout and making sure they're shooting.
Die machen voll schöne Kills, gell?
Serpent has been chipped out a little bit, however, they're into the top 10 in terms of the team, so 5 placement points.
Wieder Turtles, Digga. Voll krasse Edits, gell?
No fairy tale ending for you there. It's just back to the lobby, and considering this is the last match, that's the end of your World Cup run.
Oh, der. Zerstört ganze Lobbys, Digga, guck.
Going over up to 12 with all the resources from it, and they saw that shadow.
Hit. Oh, Digga.
What is happening? Down.
Die sind krass, Digga. Oh, der ist knocked.
Unfortunately, Hype and Serpent in there, but Serpent does actually go down, and he is going to fall to the storm. It is going to be completely up to Hype now to carry the rest of the game.
Lukas, willst du 1 vs 1 den Move?
Tu doch mal Dings bannen von Stream. Dieser Hope, Digga. Haha, Dings, tu mal abonnieren, Digga. Was? Wer die holt hat, Digga. Ja, mach. Aber nur Lukas. Hehe, schreibt Hurensohn, Digga. Was ein Bastard, Alter. Das ist Lukas, Digga.
Nothing left for you there. Hype finds the shot right there, gets a good
Landen mal von Stream.
You find another one as he's trying to do all of the work by himself right now. Serpent's been taken down. He's on 9 Elan's getting some help from the 73 with the first shot, getting walled out. Needs to find a way back to the zone, and he does. Lupius goes down 1, 2. Can he find the third? Needs to get the conversion over, and he does. Lupius goes down. It's a 2v1. Can he find it?
Oh, no.
Renegade has gewonnen.
15 plus elims coming out from there. Good effort from Lunar and
Cool, scheiße, der Elite, Digga.
Hype and Serpent showing why they got that top spot. It was really well played.
Er ist so schlecht geeditet.
Unbelievable decision making and mechanically how gifted you have to be able to drop down, waterfall down, pull out your shotgun, and catch yourself so quick. Cat-like reflexes. Too bad Kitty plays
Hast du einen OG-Skin?
Making sure that it would.
Hab noch ein Galaxy.
Nice.
Only being 70 damage, it's basically guaranteed.
Ah, Digga, ich stream noch bis, ich tu noch bisschen streamen.
But now we're gonna hop on.
Also, ich schick dir mal die Fahr. Ich stream noch ein bisschen.
Apologies there as we're on board here with Ricky and Joysa. Some good shots coming out from that tactical assault rifle so far. 12 duos remaining, 23 players left as we're in the half in, half out.
Yeah, and we are seeing a little bit of a trend here so far with these games, Sundown. You know, not very many players left alive, but I think it's a great change of pace, and you can really see how the players adapt their play style to counteract the fact that there aren't going to be very many people in the lobby.
Nee, ich tu so streamen halt Highlights von, also live von der Weltmeisterschaft.
Rotate and use the launch pad to
Woche
get
10.
out there. So good on him with that elimination. That will be his first one of the game. His partner Jazia is sitting on 2. They are going to use the stinks to actually try to
15 Minuten.
pressure this player above them, see if they can get him to come down, but he just gets out of there and says,
Okay,
you know
lass
what?
mich dann an
That
oder
one
so.
stunk. I'm not interested.
Yeah, Cushy having no reason to do that, and he also noticed that Joysa threw this thing directly on top of Ricky while he's no friendly fire going on there. As you can see, Hooten and Peach on the low ground, but there's the qualifiers, Flame and Unique over on the side. One thing I went through and ended up viewing a lot of their matches, they had some hairy situations early, but pretty much every single early game, they got completely uncontested Dusty Divot and walked out with just max everything. Like, it was nuts and just getting a ton of rotation, but right here you can see right now, sitting on 2 elims, have a decent amount of loot, good amount of match, and prime area on the zone, so convert that into one onto Theo, getting a good
Bro, chill mal, Lukas. Ja, Digga. Der Typ, der Boss kann ihn nicht mehr schreiben, weil mein Mods hat ihn gebannt.
And I feel like Dusty Divot is actually one of those points of interest where you can drop and get a ton of resources, all the trees being there. You know, some would argue that, you know, you're at a bit of a disadvantage because you are essentially, you know, not to pun, but you are in a divot. But you know what, if you can use those trees for cover, that whole area completely uncontested and for yourselves, you are going to come out of there sitting pretty. So we are taking a look here. They are rotating over. We'll see how he builds up here. If he tries to take high ground, or it looks like he might actually be making a play for that.
Yeah, he was looking to find it over on the side, but instead just opted to box himself up, realizes he has the RPG and wants to start sending everyone cascading down, but opts not to fire it. So interesting decision there. I actually thought he would have sent it down. Instead turns towards the player underneath him, and him and Ricky are going to try and isolate that player in order to convert it into an elim. Now he's going to look skyward. I figure he would want to reset that before they got too established. Nope. Instead, he's going to say, my high ground now.
Was ist für Lukas, Digga?
To get it right at that maximum deploy height, and now Ricky on high ground with a whole bunch of resources.
And 12 rockets in their RPG. We've seen this time and time again. Explosives are extremely strong, but they are even stronger when they are raining down on players from ultimate high ground. These players do not have to worry at all about anything that is happening above or below them. They need to be looking up at Jazia and his teammate because they are actually going to go on a little bit of a tear here. Let's see if they can get any more eliminations. They've already picked up 1, but you can see him. Jazia's ready. He's got that RPG out, Sundown.
He has it out. He's trying to make sure it's loaded. Stinks continue going up. That looks like it's his teammates since he's just walking through that. Does hit top 5. Now Ricky has taken a solid amount of damage, but continues tossing down Stinks towards the low ground, but he hasn't found anything with it. So far, they've only converted this into 1, and Ricky actually got knocked flame all of a sudden. Flame and Unique picked up 2 there, and they're into the top.
Digga, ich weiß nicht, weil ich guck diese krasse Wiederholung an. Ah, Tarek, Digga. Ah, lol, Digga. Was ist?
Dorothy gets pushed down. Unique does get chipped out, so he needs to be careful. Joyce recognizing this knows he needs to go now before it's
Ich will Camo zugucken, Digga.
Might as well just be hanging out. Flips his head, finally touches his
Digga, jetzt verkackt. Ich wollte Camo zugucken, Digga. Ich will nicht so einen kacken Noob.
In Unique, we hopped on board with them. They had 2 elims. They converted into a 7 elim victory royale for 17 points, Pookie.
Very well done coming out of those two. And Jazzy made a little bit of a mistake there. He did miss that floor that was built out, but unfortunately for him, he didn't have much of a choice. He didn't have any mats left, so he had to rift. That was literally his only play. Fortunately, it didn't work out, but let's hop right into another game from the Asian servers. We are looking at the Trigger Boys again. They're sitting at 9 eliminations already this game, so you know, let's kind of see if they're able to pull something off here.
And again, one thing I highly recommend if you have the ability to go back and watch these guys' VODs, because I know a lot of people, they like to talk about the zero ping wall takers and going somewhere else to play on. These are players playing from Southeast Asia, playing from Vietnam, being able to execute together, finding a strategy.
Ich bin jetzt voll krass, Digga. Ich hab Tariks Account jetzt.
It was very impressive to watch, and there's honestly a couple of situations in the early and mid game where it felt like they really shouldn't have got out of, and they had really cool disengages. So highly recommend checking out these two players in particular if you want someone who might feel a little more accessible in terms of going over, and it's something that like, hey, I can do this, because I know there's sometimes when I watch VODs of like Benji Fishy or Clicks or Dubs, and it's like, well, I'm never gonna try that ever, so.
Never say never.
Was?
Da boxe ich dich.
Klar, Junge.
Ja Leute, das war's mit dem Stream. Lasst gerne ein Like und ein Abo da und tschüss Leute.